Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another Tanker Brewing video. Sorry, it's been a long time. Very busy. Fenton's at work today, struggling to get some time together, to be honest. So I thought I'd do a solo brew day. So today, as you can probably tell by the title, we're brewing the BrewDay Guinness clone. Never done a BrewDay kit before, so I thought I'd give them a try. Really enjoying Guinness at the moment. As some of you in the group will know, I've actually got a proper 50 litre keg of Guinness at the moment that's almost coming to the end of the 50 litres, so I want to get some more Guinness on, ready for the summer. So saw this kit online. I'm not going to lie, I've had it for about 4 months, so if it turns out bad, it's not BrewDay's fault, it's my fault. It's really struggled to find the time to get it brewed. So some of you will know we've stopped the all grain kits. Just wanted to say a massive thank you to everyone that did purchase the all grain kits while we were doing them. We were really successful actually. It's just completely ran out of time. It was taking up too much of our free time, and because of that we weren't able to brew or record content, so we just decided to knock it on the head. But just honestly, a massive thank you to everybody that purchased while we were doing that. And as I say, apologies for Fenton not being here, but he's at work. So the BrewDay kit, it comes with some instructions which are in my back pocket because they're blowing away everywhere. I'll apologise if you can hear road noise. I've never brewed in this place before, but I've got a road behind me, so we'll see how it goes. So instructions come like this. They don't give you any water. You punch it into Brewfather and figure out your own water, but everything you need is on there. And then you get some hops. Being a Guinness, there's only one hop addition. Yeast of choice. It's come with Brew, Nottingham yeast, so we'll be using that. And you do get, just fell on the floor, but to try and give it that sourness that Guinness is known for, you do get 5 litres of lactic acid to put in at the end of fermentation. Now this is something I've never done, so it's going to be interesting to see how that turns out, so I'm looking forward to it. Water profile for today. So what's happened was our spotless water close to me in Fenton was based on a home-based car park. As you know, sadly, a lot of home bases have closed down, so the spotless water has had to be moved off there, and it's pushing on nearly an hour to the next one. So I'm just simply using tap water, and I've got some Dark Rockwell Harris Pure Brew. I've used it in the past, it's decent enough stuff, so I'm going to try it. And luckily, being in Told Yorkshire, we ain't got bad water profile anyway. So mash is underway. I'm going to do a bit of camera trickery and make you think that it's not in a minute, and I'm going to show you the mash. But basically when I got mashed in, kids were coming out of school, so there was a load of noise, so I thought I'd film the intro after. But we are mashed in, we've been mashed in for about 15 minutes now, but as I say, here's some trickery to make you think that I'm just doing it now. Alright then, let's get the mash underway. Let's get that turned down. 66 is what we're going for. We might be a little bit low, to be honest, we're on 69, but I need to get the mash underway because I'm chasing daylight a little bit here, to be honest. So here's the bag. So it's crisp Marisotta, 3.17 kilogram, roast barley 450 gram, and flake barley at 910. So get that cut open, get it poured in. We'll hold it there for a second. It smells so good. I say every mash, but it's one of the best smells out there if you ask me. See that dark colour coming through already. And let's get the rest in. So I don't tell you water levels because it depends what you're brewing on. So I just punched it all into Brewfather. It basically gave me 20 litres of mash, and I think it's 10 litres of sparge. I haven't got a sparge water heater today because it's at Fenton, so I'm probably just going to do 10 litres of cold water sparging, but it is what it is. It doesn't tend to affect efficiency, so they're basing this, well, I've found it doesn't really tend to make that much of a difference. The instructions base it on a 72. I think on the Brewzilla we normally get about 75, but then we're accounted for that cold water sparge, so hopefully it shouldn't end up too far between, but that's mashed in now. It's nice and loose, really loose mash, which is surprising because normally it's quite thick with the Brewfather estimations, but go with that. I'm happy there's no dough balls in that. Looks quite good. So we're down at 65, so that just needs to kick in a little and take it up to 66. And there we go. Start the clock for an hour. Right, so I know some of you have been wanting a little tour of the bar. I'm not going to do a full video because being Fenton, try not trip over stuff. I'm going to do a full rundown when it's done, but I'll give you a little tour now. All I'm going to say is, one, we're not professional builders, so if you see anything that looks quite bad, we DIYist, we literally learned as we went, so if you've got any recommendations, let us know. And two, it's a bit messy in here. Haven't done any tidying up. It's been used for brew days and to serve beer at the moment. We're not really doing any nights in here, just the odd one at the moment, but here we go. Let me spin you around. So as we walk in, this is the brewing area. This needs some work. So plan is there's going to be a stainless table here and a stainless table of some sort there. Just need to be careful because we've got Chinese diesel heater there, but as you can see, brewing stuff is currently everywhere, so it needs sorting out. I need to get some outside storage for kegs and my kerosene and spotless water containers. They all need to go in a outdoor container, which I need to get, but it's all money. This is what we're using as a bit of a temporary fermentation centre. So we got, as you know, we've got the fermentator. So we've got a fermentator expansion unit, so that enables us to fit a Brewzilla all-rounder in there, which is actually what I'm going to be using for this brew. It's going to be used for Fenton's lager, but we're probably going to be a few weeks till we use that, so I may as well use that for this brew, the Guinness, and get that done because it's probably only going to take a week of fermentation, knowing Nottingham. This is the table that we have been using to brew on when we're in here. This has currently got the bucket buddy on. Look at that for a ratchet setup. We've lost the bung, so that's the temporary setup that we've got. But that is doing a Mangrove Jack cider at the moment. And then here's the bar area. So we've got a dartboard, an iPad. So this does all the dart scores, controls the Spotify, etc. Infrared heater, don't recommend, absolutely useless. Don't bother with them. That needs to come off. And then this is the bar area. Currently got dark rock kit on there, which I need to do. Got some lager malt for Fenton's lager, but this is the bar. Just built out of wood, some tongue and groove cladding, and then some, well, a sheet of wood which I've stained from Wicks. Taps wise, as you can see, Sagres, Belhaven Best and Guinness. Ignore those dirty pints of Guinness, as I say. I haven't been in here and cleaned it, but glasses are under here. These I've brought, these are going to be some sort of, I thought like a 10 litre keg, just to get some 7-Up in. I think it's about the right concentration. If any of you have done that, let me know. But it's all tubed in here. So there's the Guinness, Belhaven there, and the Sagres down that end. And it all comes into the bar through there, up, insulated all the way. So the beer lines themselves here, they've got some hops in here. So this is a Keezer I built. Still need to do some work to it, still need to drill some holes, get the gas bottles outside, etc. But got some cans of Murphy's, and then I've got my Guinness down there and a raspberry sour that I did. And the beer lines simply come out of the back there, through the wall, up, over and down. They're all insulated in like really thick insulation, so they do tend to keep the temperature. We've had no issues so far with fobbing. And then a little shelf at the back, which will have spirits on at some point. But as you can see, it's currently a bit messy. Needs a bit of tidying up. Telly on the wall, and a Charles Farram poster, which they sent us very kindly. So I just need to find some time really to get in here and get some sorted. Need some money to get some storage, and then we're ready to go. But there's your quick overview of the bar. It's took a lot of hard work, a lot of time. I say we neither of us are DIYers, so that's that. So that's it. The mash is done. Let's get that out. Right. The problem I have here is I don't know where my thing is to get this out, so I'm going to use fingers. See how I get on. Flavours coming off that are intense, like coffee, chocolate. Smells really nice. As I say, I feel like I say that every video, but for those of you that do brew, will completely understand what I'm talking about. There we go. Don't think we're going to have any problems with stuck sparges there, I'll tell you that. Right, just going to set this heat now, get it going for the boil, just as I get ready for the sparge. Yeah, that's like really like coffee, intense chocolate, smells stunning. So, as mentioned, cold water sparge. Got my flask, it's got 2 litres, holds 2 litres. So I'm just going to do 5 of them, that's 10 litres. I'll show you me doing it once, but you're not going to need to sit here and watch me pour 10 litres of water onto this. But just trying to spread it over the grains as much as I can. Give them a good wash off. And there's the first one done. So I'll get the sparge done, I'll come back to you. So that is the sparge done. Come up to about 28 litres, which is what it's saying for pre-boil. So we'll see how we get on with that. Really, really nice colour, actually. Let me show you. Let me see if I can bring you across. 2 seconds. Oh, I don't know how well you can see that. Really nice dark colour, as you'd expect from Guinness. So just need to get up to temp now. At 75. Got the recirc going. I like to recirc it so it's not just getting hot at the bottom, it's getting hot the whole way through, but also it gives the tube a good sanitise as it gets close to boil, ready for when we then transfer into the fermenter after. So I'm going to wait for this to get up to boil. Hop schedule, we've got, let's say, just 1 bag of hops, and that is 23.7, it's a very precise figure, of EKG, which goes in at the start of boil. So as soon as that's up, we'll get them chucked in. So that's us at the boil. It hasn't took too long, to be fair. It's crazy how much this jacket on the Brewzilla, when you use it with and without, makes a difference, especially when we're brewing outside as well. But so, as I said, hops, it's 73.7, not 23.7, I think I said in the last clip. So yeah, 73.7 of EKG. So they're vacuum sealed, see if we can get them open. Oh, not quite that side. There we go. Love the smell of EKG. Really nice. So let's get them in. Smells so good. So mash for an hour. Wow, just instant smell of EKG coming off that. Mash for an hour, then we'll get it cooled down. Not sure if there'll be a clip in between these two because there's not really much exciting. 10 minutes I'm going to add Pro Flock. I'll record that, so see when that's ready. 10 minutes left of the boil. So when I was rummaging around, I actually found this. You get a pre-crushed Pro Flock tablet. It's quite nice, isn't it? Saves using your own. So I'm going to add that in now. If I can get the thing open. There we go. So just going to get that chucked in. I hate the smell of that stuff when that goes in. And also, gonna get the water chiller in to give it some sanitation. This normally kills the boil slightly, but it shouldn't take too long for it to kick back up. So just gonna get me pipes attached now, 10 minutes left, and then we'll get ready for cooling. The end of the boil is here. Turn that off, turn the heat off, and we'll get some cooling on. Cooling is done. Excuse the bucket, I've been doing a bit of cleaning while I've been going on. So we're down at 17, just under 18 degrees, so gonna get this transfer started into the all-rounder with a bit of the old Don't Fear the Foam. Just going in. I'm sure you can see that. That's an absolute beautiful colour. That's exactly what you'd want in a Guinness. So we're going to get that filled up and then we will pitch the yeast. How's the brew day gone? Really nice actually. I've been struggling to find the motivation really with it, but shout out to Will Cook from the Facebook group. He really gave me the kick up the arse last night telling me to get a video out. So today I had nothing planned, so it was the perfect opportunity. Just sadly Fenton couldn't be with me because he's at work, so I'm gonna get this filled up. Hopefully we've hit the numbers. I've got actually, stand by, got a gravity reading. So I'm gonna have to pull some mad angle here to try and figure it out. Got the instructions are in my back pocket. Original gravity we are looking for is 1044. So I think we're actually slightly high, maybe 1.04546, but happy with that. I'll take a photo and put it on screen so you can see it. There we go. So get the rest of this in and then we'll pitch the yeast. Slight change of plan. I'm just going to pitch the yeast while the water's going in. I'm well aware you can't see my face, I do apologise. Oh, I've ripped that a little too much, that was close. So in she goes. Some happy yeast there. Mixed in a little bit, that'll do. So that's the first day, brew day back for a while. Thanks so much if you stopped until the end, really appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts. Have any of you done this kit? Have any of you done brew days kits? What do you think? Me and Fenton are a bit undecided. He wants to do own recipes, which I completely understand, but I also want to do some kits from some other places as well. We have got a Dark Rock Holden Black Country Best beer that we want to do, so just let us know down below if you want to see just our recipes, if you want to see kits. We're the ones that we produce videos for, so just let us know what you think down below. If you haven't, please join the Facebook Brewing Facebook group. We'll have a right laugh over there. Link is here, but appreciate you following along. If you have any questions, drop them down below. Cheers.